Izzy, how are you this evening? It's getting darker out, so I had to bring another light out. Not that it's important to just see me, right? I think it's sometimes what we have to say and share. And tonight's title, what did it say? Alchemy of Gratitude. What is gratitude? What is it meant by having gratitude? What does it mean for you to have gratitude? That's where my headspace is today. That's where my heart space is today. Mainly because of a lot of beautiful messages that have came that sort of threw me off my rear end, so to speak. The first one was a beautiful review left by a wonderful woman that I've seen once, months ago. And the words that she had to say. It was an emotional roller coaster for me to read this coming back from somebody that just needed to share what their experience was with me. So tonight I got Instagram down here and I got Facebook up. So if I'm like this, just bear with me as I go in this emotional journey tonight. Because it is. It's been a very emotionally charged and filled day. Not in a bad way, but in a very good way. The messages that were sent and delivered and everything else. All sorts of things going on tonight. Russell, my friend, nice to see you. Hey, look, it's gonna be I have no idea where this is gonna go tonight. I really don't. Other than I have one thing that I'm holding on to today. Is this act of gratitude. What is truly gratitude? What does it do for us? Is it something that we set anticipation for? We've been programmed, haven't we? To search out what it is to have gratitude. And yeah, easy, there's lots of stuff going on. So if I got crushes happening, what can I say? It's gratitude. Mainly because, not mainly, I'm going to use a word, manly, because manly, I stand in my truths. I stand strong to my emotional self. I stand strong to my beliefs. And today I stand even stronger. As I'm watching this world awakening happen, and people start to see things and question, this is something that I've known for a very, very, very long time. I've been awakened for a very long time. In many ways. Not just within this timeline. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to step into some rabbit holes tonight. Because it doesn't really matter what another really truly believes in or thinks. It's about what drives me. What drives me to keep reaching out and keep having hope. And keep believing that we can come all together in unity. This is the one wish that I have for everybody. Is unification of all peoples. All languages. That truest aspect and essence of love. Because love has no boundaries. I'm gonna get vulgar. Let's fucking face it, people. True love, real love, love that's given of heart, has no boundaries, no limits, no expectations. There is no wanting of return. We give it because we have heart. That's what I do. And today I share it more and more. And I tell it by story. I show it by example. I show you that I can be vulnerable. I can have emotion, like I'm having now. Because it's been a very emotional day. Very much so. I don't need a lot of people to light this fire inside of me. I'm a Gemini, remember? Believe me. I keep myself quite occupied, even in my solitude. And there's moments I need this solitude. This disconnection, not from people, but disconnection from the negativity. Disconnection from, excuse the expression, this clusterfuck of dismay, discord, and human atrocities. That's what I need disconnection from. And I choose not to be connected to it. But I do choose to stand up. And I do choose to write with heart and show with heart. And yes, Russell, it's been an emotional experience today in so many ways. Not in a bad way, as I said at the start. Just surprises, acts of gratitude. Like this bracelet that I carry on my wrist. It just keeps happening. And yes, there's moments I question it. I question why. Why does it take so much emotion and so much vulnerability to show to others that we can have gratitude, not of just what we receive in return. No. Gratitude for the moment. Gratitude for life. Gratitude for this earth. For the children. For the knowledge that we gain from the people that we cross in our paths. Even if it's been by hurt. There is gratitude, believe me or not, in it. It's not about how they hurt me. It's about the gratitude of coming back to myself, to see my truths, to understand where I've been. That's what it's about. And yes, it's emotional. How can it not be? How can not sharing the truth of a smile not be emotional? It's the gaiety of life. Yes, gaiety, joy, the happiness. The little tiny moments, then in amongst dismay and discord, there's a smile. Little tiny one. 10 muscles. That's all it takes. 10 little muscles to share a smile. To grace somebody with a smile. To show the truth that we can smile. Not by wearing a mask. And I'm not talking just about this paper cloth garbage that we wear. I'm talking about this essence inside of us that we have a tendency to hide behind somebody we're not. Why? In my world, your mask means nothing to me. Doesn't matter, because I see through it. Yes, I do. I see your truths, even when you're hiding. And maybe you think I'm coming from another planet. Maybe I do. But the only planet I come from is the one that I walk upon. Mother Earth. Gaia. Gaia, if you wish. I like Gaia. It rhymes with this word, gaiety, joy. That's the truth of what some of the purity of our words mean. Not the things that we've destroyed by turning a word into something else. By the dogmas, by the stigmas, by the influences of governments, and yes, sheeples. You herd together to find a common belief when the only belief you need is within you. To believe that you are and have a divinity, a light within you, not darkness. This month is all about the awareness of suicide prevention, mental illness. Next it'll follow by breast cancer awareness. Corporate gestures to show that they truly care when that's a bunch of bullshit. They don't care. They really don't, because if they cared, they would take the money that they're making by the garbage that they're selling and truly invest it in creating a better world. But no, they decide to greenwash and pinkwash and use terminology that touches our hearts, that touches our experiences, that touches maybe the traumas that we've been through. They ploy upon our emotions. They play with our feelings to make you believe that they truly care. Do they? Do these massive corporate structures and governments and others truly care about the peoples? Not in my world, because they haven't shown it to me in over 50 years. I haven't seen it yet. What I have seen is the truth of people that have come across in my life, that have shared story, experience, and gratitude. Gratitude for their presence. Gratitude for their teachings of what they've learned and shared with me and allowed me to be who I am. Even if I make my mistakes. We all make mistakes, don't we? We buy something because we're told that it's helpful. We believe. Maybe it's a mistake. Because what we search to help us is within and right before us. This earth has all the medicine that we truly need. Not just for our sicknesses, but for our heart. She truly does. I experience it every day. I experience it when I share one of these beautiful essences that I work with you. I see the magic. I see your hearts come alive. And I have gratitude. I have gratitude for the medicines. I have gratitude for the people. Even if you hurt me, I still have gratitude. I may not trust you. That's a whole other ball of wax. But I still have gratitude. The gratitude is not just for others. It's also for the self. To know that I am who I am. And I want to be who I am. And I live it that way. And I try to show others this, the heart. The truth of the heart. The truth of what it is to love. It's easy to say, I love you. It really is. 3 simple words. But the actions, your responses, your responsibility to that phrase. Because to say I love you has a responsibility. You own it. And love doesn't hurt. Love doesn't control. Love doesn't destroy. Maybe a reflection for each and every one of us. Because that's the way that I believe. I'm not saying you have to believe what I believe. Definitely not. It's your choice at the end of the day. But I hope you're willing to see a little bit of the light that I see. because I know what it is to see the darkness in more ways than you can possibly imagine. I've spoke a little bit of it. Certain things in my life that brought me into darkness, but I've seen it even darker. I've crossed it many times. And the only thing that has truly pulled me out of it is my belief in a higher power. And sometimes I don't believe, but they show me. They seriously do. They give me a slap on the side of the head to tell me to wake up and see what I'm supposed to see, not what my mind is seeing. To see with my heart, to believe with my heart, to have confidence in my heart. And yes, it's not easy at times. It truly isn't. But can I stop believing? No. And I won't. Because I truly believe that the truth of love heals. And it starts with the self. To truly accept the self in all entirety, from head to toe, inside and out. In our imperfections, in our vulnerabilities, in the susceptibility that we live in a world that's broken. Yeah, it's a broken world. Not by her choice, but by the choice of humans and where we are today with it. This awakening is more than anybody could possibly really grasp. We talk about many things, different dimensions, different frequencies, different beliefs of spirituality. But it truly is about one thing, and one thing only. It's about love. That's what life is. It's love. How can it not be? A flower that graces your presence. A bird that flies above you. A child that smiles before you. How can we not say it's not about love? We can run down all of the angles we want, hold whatever flag we want in independence and separations to try and prove something that is far from what it's supposed to be. Yes, it's time for change. But the change is how we see and understand love. What it is to have compassion. What it is to have kindness, tenderness, softness, but yet stay strong and firm in your absolutes and bringing people together, not separating them. There are no boundaries in this world by the law of nature. There are no limits to life by the law of nature. Nature is the only one true law that exists not only in this planet, but in every planet, every solar system, every dimension, inside and out. Love is the light. Love is the healing. So when are we going to come together with love? Maybe it's time. Drop the dogmas, drop the stigmas, drop your signs of protest. Bring your hands together. Bring your smiles together. And show to each and every human before you that we can do this together. And have gratitude for living. Isn't it time? We keep talking about it. We watch what's happening in the other countries and we're so short-sighted. as the so-called intelligent species. I question our intelligence. I truly do. Because at the end of the day, the thing that is the most important is what you did in your day, where you were, what intentions you had, and where you are in the moment. To have gratitude is to be in the moment with everything that it is. Enough of my spiel on gratitude. A couple of things I want to talk about. Clarity. This beautiful tea house here in Edmonton. If you haven't been there, what are you waiting for? Get there. Have a tea. Share some space with a reader. Or maybe just whoever is there. Drop your masks. Be real. Enjoy the space. Because it's a beautiful, beautiful local business. And then just on the other side is another beautiful business. Float House Edmonton. You haven't been there? You haven't tried floating? Go over and see my friend Dominic. Please do. And in 2 weeks, on an upcoming Friday, join Chris Alaschuk in a sound healing journey. In a journey where he will resonate you through the art of sound. And maybe I'll be there and I'll bring a little gift. But if that's not there, then Saturday evening in 2 weeks at 6 p.m., there's another Sacred Human gathering meditation with me in the Eye Pyramid Room and the beautiful magic of this Mother Earth. And then there's something very unique and next level happening on that Sunday, which I'm not going to tell you about. Not yet. But if you've had a sound journey before, wait till you see what's coming. It's totally next level. It's beyond anything that you've experienced, if you're willing to. Because not only will we take sound and aroma to another level, but your vibration is going to really skyrocket. I'll guarantee you that. So, for tonight, thank you. If you've come across in my path and you've shared space with me, thank you. If you've offered a hug, thank you. If you've shown me a smile, even a tear, thank you. Thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for being another human being. So, let's do this. Come together, smile, unify, and let's make this world a better place. What say you? I say yes. Thank you once again. Namaste. A bientôt. Good night.